All right, AJ, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Awesome. So, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up here in Phoenix.
Phoenix. All right. And did you have both your parents in your life?
Yeah, well, my mom, I have a stepdad.
Okay. And so, did he raise you?
Yeah, he did.
And how was that situation? Because I know sometimes it's different. You know what I mean, with everybody.
It's a little complicated, but we had our ups and downs.
What's your situation with him today?
We're starting to get along. He's been there in my life. I can't deny it. But he's been there. It's good. It gets better. As long as time flies by, it gets better.
Can you tell me a little bit about the interesting characters that that are right there on 51st and McDowell?
Well, it's just a hard corner because there's a lot of people that are homeless and a lot of people doing drugs, and it's just that's pretty much it. The characters they just do drugs and stuff like that.
What kind of drugs are popular right now that are going around?
Well, the blues are really popular.
What are the blues for people who don't know what that is?
Oh, the fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
Yeah.
Really?
M30s. Yeah.
And what are M30s? Is that the dosage? Why do they call them that?
Because they try to. It's a counterfeit for Percocet, 30 milligrams.
Does it give you the same feeling or?
Well, I used to get them prescribed, and no, they're stronger.
They're stronger.
Yeah, they're stronger than because it's fentanyl. Yeah. So
why are they doing that? Is fentanyl just something new that they introduced? Is it pharmaceutical or is it meant for the streets or?
It's man, it's like heroin. It's like a lab made heroin. It comes from China.
And people like this stuff.
Yeah.
What does it do?
Like
Is it?
It's a dopamine. It's a dopamine. It gets you slump. It gets you high. It's like heroin. It's like a little bit stronger than heroin.
Really? So what's cheaper? Is it getting heroin or the blues?
The blues is actually cheaper right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it harder to get or easier to get?
Oh, it's really easy. Everyone has them.
Really?
Yeah.
And all you need is one to last you how long?
Well, that's the thing. This drug, it gets you high for maybe 20 minutes. It just depends on the character. If you just start it, it'll get you high pretty good.
Have you tried them yourself?
Yeah, I've tried them before. I used to be on them.
Your first time, what was your experience?
It was amazing, to be honest, because I hit it, and then as soon as I exhaled, I felt it right away.
Whoa! So you smoked it?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't. I thought you just.
No, you could smoke them, sniff them, and I've been hearing people shooting them up, but nah, I'm scared of needles, so yeah, I just smoked them.
So do you get higher if you smoke them?
Well, like I said, it all depends on the character.
Wow, I didn't know. I thought you just swallowed these things.
No, it's actually more dangerous if you swallow them.
Really?
Yeah, because not every pill has the same amount of fentanyl in them. Some are stronger, some are weaker. Yeah,
so
this stuff is made in Mexico, so it's not like pharmaceutical.
How do so the streets is full of these things right now?
Yeah.
Then? Really? Is that like the most popular right now?
Yes, it's the most popular right now. It's the #1 drug out there.
Even more than weed, possibly.
Yes.
Is it stronger than weed? Because it might be different. I'm sure.
Yeah,
right?
it is. It's stronger.
So after that, is it weed or something else? What's more popular after that right now that people are really indulging?
I think it's me personally. My opinion is meth.
So you think it's an Arizona thing, man? Because I hear this a lot.
Yeah.
What is it, man?
Meth is, they call it G-Funk, meth, crystal. It's just I don't know. Me personally, I haven't tried it.
You had people around you that tried it though?
Yeah.
What do they tell you about it? Like that they just like the high and.
They just say, some people tell me that they do it because they get too slumped up out of the blues, and they just do it so they can wake up.
So it's a balance between both of them.
Yeah.
So
but it's dangerous because meth is upper and blues are downers. So yeah, I recommend people don't do that because it might cause you a heart attack. Yeah, it's kind of.
So is that what a lot of people are doing? They're doing both at the same time?
Yeah.
Really?
Most of the people I know, yeah.
Have people died from this type of thing?
Not that I know of.
No?
But I've seen someone, you could say overdose, because they gave them two things of Narcan and then a shot. So yeah, it was a bad experience for me.
These days, are you indulging in any type of drug activity? What are your preferred if you do partake in anything?
Well, I like I said, I used to be on the blues, but I went to jail and I got out of jail, and it was like a good thing that I went to jail, because it was like a rehab for me. I did 3 months in jail, and I got out clean, good, healthy.
What did you go to jail for?
I went to jail for trespassing.
At a
QT. At a QT, yeah.
So you can trespass there?
Yeah.
Because you're not buying something, or what did they tell you?
Well, it's because they had already told me to. I already got a warning, and I went back, and it just happened to be that the cops were there, and they know they have a little card when you trespass. They give your information on a card, and that's when the cops called my name, and I went over there.
What was your jail experience like? I know was that your first time?
Yes, it was my first time, and it was I can't say it was tough, but just with the COVID-19 going around, I did a lot of time in quarantine. I did a month in quarantine.
So you were in there while this was going on, the COVID stuff?
Yeah.
So what are the precautions they're taking in there? Are they more strict with activities between another, or is everyone still together?
No, well, everyone's still together, but you have to wear a mask.
Everyone. Oh, so you're wearing masks in there too.
And the jail provides you, if you ask them for another mask, they'll give you another mask. Like they provide masks.
Is this 4th Ave, or was this something else?
No, this is La Palma and Eloy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was this the only time?
It's called CCA.
And this was your only time getting locked up?
Yes.
Really? Wow. So 3 months though.
Yeah.
Did it go by fast or no?
At first, the couple months, like I said, because I was locked in quarantine, I was just in a room for 23 hours a day. And I only got out to make a shower and a phone call for 30 minutes.
What was your first day like?
It was pretty, because it was my first time, I was just like, how can I explain it? I just felt lonely, I was just in bed. But I was also, look, I'm going to tell you this. With the perks and all that, it's on your mind, because when I was out here, I was trying to get off of them, and I did a month, 3 months in there, right? I didn't experience like withdrawals like I did out here, and I didn't experience like the hurting, because when people smoke a lot, you hurt, like your body hurts and shit, and in there I didn't experience none of that. So I say it's on your mind. You know what I mean? So it's just, if you're weak-minded, you're not going to be able to get off of them. But that was a good experience for me, because I got off of them. And I didn't experience that withdrawal or that hurting like I did out here. So, yeah.
Wow. But I'm really surprised though. Why would they take you for 3 months for trespassing? Really? They didn't just get you off the property?
No, because that was my second time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they had already given me a warning. So that's why they gave me.
In the same day?
No, not the same day.
It was a different day?
Yeah, it was a different day.
Whoa. And in Eloy you said though?
Yeah, Eloy, La Palma is called, the jail. Prison. It's actually a prison.
Whoa. And if you were to do the same thing again, what would happen? Would you go to...
I'll probably do some more time, yeah.
What did you eat in there?
What did I eat? In there, it was... the food is it's like they give you no salt, no pepper, no nothing, so it's just plain. Yeah, so I mean it's alright, but nah. The best thing that I ate in there was when I got out of the quarantine and I got into the population in the big tank. They're actually making pizzas. They're making all kinds of stuff. The best thing is ramen. Ramen is the best thing in there.
Are people doing drugs in there?
No, right there, there's no drugs. It's a smoke-free, drug-free zone.
Really?
Yes.
Were you surprised about that or no?
I wasn't. I mean, it's not like a big prison, like state prison. I heard state prison, yeah, people do drugs in there, but not where I was locked up.
So because of that experience, it kind of sobered you up and to do better and stuff.
Yeah.
So before that, you were partaking in the blues?
Yes, I was just doing blues and just smoking weed here and there.
Wow. Yeah. So you think though the blues are more popular than even weed right now?
Yes.
Is that what a lot of those people are partaking in that area over there?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So what was the biggest lesson you learned while you were in there? What mind frame? What do you think about when you're locked up? You know what I mean?
I was
3 months.
My first couple of days. I was, like I said, I was just thinking about. I was just wanting to get out. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about my family a lot, about how things could have been if I wasn't locked up, if I wasn't on the blues. And I told myself, when I get out, that things are gonna change. And on this year, this is a fresh year, and hopefully things go good for me, because I have a lot of things. I have a lot of plans for my family.
Are the blues addicting, man?
Oh yeah, they're very addicting.
They are?
Yeah, they're very addicting. They're hard to get off of, and if I recommend people that are just starting, I recommend just to stop.
How long were you doing them before?
I was doing them for 2 years.
For 2 years
before I got locked up, yeah.
And you never felt like any heart movements or something that you might have a heart attack or anything that you got scared for?
Not really, bro. Oh yeah, one time I was doing too much, and my heart just was going like beating up normal. Like it was beating faster than normal, and I got scared. Like you could see it in my shirt. Like my shirt was like. It was pretty scary.
Did it go away by itself?
Yeah, it went away by itself. I actually drank the big thing of milk, and I took a cold shower.
Why milk? What does that do?
Milk brings like it sobers you up.
Really?
Yeah, milk, whole milk.
It's interesting.
Like whenever I get high, like when I feel too high when I smoke weed, I drink a glass of chocolate milk, and it goes down. Like hey, I don't know, something in the milk helps you out.
You felt better though?
Yeah, I felt way better.
So, are you working right now?
Yes, I am.
So, where were you working before all this happened? Because how long have you been out?
I've been out since September 25th.
Oh, really? So you've been out?
Yeah, I've been out. Yeah.
So, do you just like hanging out right there?
Well, sometimes I do, because like I have right now, I'm kind of struggling of getting my own place.
Okay.
But I just got a job. I just started. I get paid every 2 weeks, but I just have a week that I just started. But I also do work with one of my homies that he does flooring.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he pays me every week.
You're just homeless at the moment, but you're working towards it?
Yeah. I just got down. I just got in the street like maybe a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So when you got out of in the Eloy establishment, you had a place to live?
Yes, I had a place to live.
And what happened from there?
Well, they gave me like a little chance, and then I fucked it up.
Doing?
Because I was messing around with drugs. Well, not blues. I was smoking weed and stuff like that, which I said I wasn't gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I ended up doing it still.
You were with family and stuff, or
yeah.
were you with? And they just didn't.
They were like, you know what? We gave you a second chance, and because they actually bailed me out of the jail,
mm-hmm.
and they just didn't want me to step in the steps that I was doing before. They want me to do better, you know.
They thought you partaking in the weed stuff will get you.
Yes, will open up doors. So they thought that he's smoking weed, then he's gonna go smoking back blues, you know.
Which is not the case, because I know everyone these days smokes, right? So it's not. I hate when personally, like, it's not the same thing. It's my point of view, right? But wow. So right now you're just struggling at the moment, but you're gonna. If you're working a lot, I'm sure you're gonna get your own stuff soon.
Yeah, you know I mean? The plan is get my little car so I can get to work and get definitely get a second job.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but right now it's just I'm waiting for that check.
If you had any advice for the people that want to partake in any drug, especially the blues, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to think about it, to not do it, and just to think about their future, because most of these people live day by day, and they're not thinking about they're not planning in the step ahead in the future. So I would tell them think about your future, think about what you want to do, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now, and stuff like that.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Me, I see myself 5 years from now. I see myself living in an apartment, getting with my car, and getting back with my baby mama.
Are you in their lives, or just at the moment you're not?
I am, but I just don't want them to see me like this right now. So I mean, I call them here and there, but that's pretty much it.
You just want to wait till you get better.
Yeah, I want to wait till I get better and know that I could support myself, and that way if I can support myself, I can support them.
Are you mentally strong enough to not speak to people about stuff like this? Because I know some people, they go through traumatic events or like drug problems or anything, and I think you've seen a gentleman out there right now, and it looks like he was going through it, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. And sometimes we all need help, but it seems like you're very capable of, doing what you want, and you're on the correct path. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm just like, I hope you get to where you're at. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I know we all have a story and stuff.
Yeah, I'm on the right path, but like what like an old wise guy told me, he's like, it's you're on the path, and it's your choice to move the trash away. So you have a clean path.
And you're able to do that by yourself?
Yeah, I am. I mean, I already went, cause look, I know I got clean. I already got clean once. And I did it without no methadone, no.
Methadone, I hear that a lot. Why do people use that?
Because it's like a methadone. There's methadone. There's Suboxone strips, and I think that's it that I know of. But it's like what's that word?
Detox.
It's like it helps you out when you're hurting. It helps you out, but
withdrawals?
Yeah, but I heard that people get addicted to that. So it's like you leave the blues and you go onto this. So it's kind of hard.
Really?
And I was actually gonna try it out, but I didn't want it when I was out. I didn't want to get clean, but no, that's why I said it. I thank God for sending me to jail and making me go through that experience.
So it was a blessing.
Yes,
in disguise.
It was a blessing. It really was, and I thank God every day.
Because some people, they don't learn, man, and it's not like they don't want to change, but I feel like sometimes I know we don't have the right people in our lives. You know what I mean? That's why I was asking. You seem like you can do it.
Most of these people, all they need is someone to motivate them and support them. Most of these people, most of the people out here don't have that. Like I know a couple of people that their family said that they're dead to them.
Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because, remember one of the first questions I asked you was, are your parents involved in your life? Do you think it starts from a child, or do you think they have bad influences in high school, or is it all on you?
I think most of the parts it's all on the person, the character. Because if someone told me you're here because you want to. If you didn't want to be here, you would have been somewhere else, which is true. So most of these people are here because they want to, and I think so. And I think that they're just forgotten. Like from their families and family members, they just forget about them because they don't want to deal with them.
So what do you think is the first step towards helping those people, if there is something that, you know what I mean? Like, what do you think?
The first step would be getting clean.
Getting clean?
Yeah, getting clean.
Is that the hardest part?
That is the hardest part. Getting clean and staying clean. That's the harder part. Staying clean, because like I said, these things are everywhere. Everywhere you go, it's always I call it the devil. The devil's always gonna show up in your footsteps, and it's up to you to accept it or deny it.
So the blues, though, going back to that, it's one pill?
Yeah.
A 30, you said?
Yes, M30.
So what do those go for? How much are those these
days?
It
just depends, they go anywhere from 5 and up.
That's very cheap, man.
Yeah, wow. That's why. That's most value. I've actually, when I first started, I was there actually getting them for $3.
$3.
Yeah.
That tells me that means there's a bunch of them because they can afford to let them go cheap. That means they have a bunch. Yeah. Wow, that's insane. Well, I hope you go down the correct path, AJ, because like I said, it's hard, man. I get it. I'm not here to judge anyone either. You know what I mean? I love hearing your story, and it seems like you're one of those people, man, one of the few, you know what I mean, that could stay on track and move forward correctly, you know what I mean, and hopefully not need much of that rehab or therapy, you know what I mean. Have you ever indulged in any of that, or you didn't need it?
No, not really, because I just didn't want it at the time, you know.
And you were fine without it?
Yeah, I was fine. I was doing bad, but I was fine without it.
When you think about stuff like that, like if you are craving something, what do you do, or you don't crave it no more?
I mean, I hang out. I'm not gonna lie. When I first got out and I seen a couple people, they offered me, and I was like, you know what, I didn't want to, because I smoked that time that I smoked weed. It was just my body wasn't used to drugs no more, so my body was denying it. I got shaky. Like my loved ones are like, you see, like your body, why'd you smoke? I just wanted to try it. Your body doesn't need it, because I was like, my body was denying it. I didn't feel normal. So yeah, it was a wonderful experience going to jail, because it helped me out a lot.
Okay. All right, AJ. Yeah. So I appreciate you coming over here, man, and giving me the opportunity to hear a little bit about your life. It seems that you went through a struggle, but that kind of experience in jail, you know, brought you to where you were supposed to be, and you're on a good path, man. You know, I know we're going through some crazy times right now, but especially with this COVID stuff. Yeah. So I hope you do well, and you know what I mean, and continue to move forward. All right.
Yeah.
So
I appreciate you, man. With this, getting our story.
Thank you, AJ. I appreciate it.
Thank you.